Marcus Epps standing over the ball. There's the whistle. And off we go for match day 18. See if we can find 3 points on either side. As Carl Saint immediately leaps up and gets ahead to it. And it'll be cleared up towards us here in the stands. As we said, this is a Phoenix Rising club coming off of that Jägermeister Cup week, a 5-4, probably one of the most thrilling Jägermeister Cup matches, I think, in the history of the Cup, you'd argue. But Charlie Dennis, a hat trick, also assisted on one of those 5 goals. Emi Cuecho ultimately, and then Damian Rivera back from Guatemala, still trying to work back from that little bit of a knock he took early on in the season. There's a ball played through right off the back, though, of Ajago, as Phoenix going to try and sprint it out the other direction. Dennis, little 1-2 touch, a little too far behind Emmers, as Emmers starts pressing forward. Emmers going to hold up. A couple orange tops come towards him, and he'll just let that one roll out for a goal kick.
And that one gets away from Sion Emmers. They're making his first start out here at 38th and Washington, but you see him make those real bursting runs out of midfield, playing on that right side of the midfield trio for Phoenix Rising tonight. Watch Emmers as he tries to combine with Charlie Dennis. Dennis doesn't have as much dynamism in his movement on or off the ball. Emmers, though he doesn't have Noble Okello's frame, will provide a lot of that energetic movement in possession.
There's some pressure. Formella with the takeaway. Formella settles the shot and lines that one just wide of goal.
It's a great opportunity for Phoenix Rising there off the high press, taking advantage of the opportunity that they have being at home. Right after this road stretch where you go and you end up losing to Charleston in that 4-1 loss, you go on the road and play Texoma. Now you're finally back at home. If you're Phoenix Rising, you're taking the opportunity to be energetic in front of this home crowd. See a little bit of discombobulation from Lexington there in their own third. That's the kind of thing that they cannot afford with their possession-heavy system out of the back.
And the press from Emmers. And as that ball just cleared all the way back, Asenge gets his head to it. Little slip from Skierce. Ball falls right down. Skierce able to get a toe to it, but it bounces all the way and settles at the feet of Zenge. Into the center. Firmino going to stop and turn. Margarita back to the center. Skierce, good turn. Keep possession. Swings all the way to Smith. Smith gets his head, lays off for Dennis. Dennis going to stop at the edge of the 18. Back to Smith. Smith. Margarita. Margarita. Margarita! Just too tall for Jero Margarita.
It's Jero Margarita who helped start that switch from left to right in the first place. And it's his clever maneuvering. Phoenix Rising, though, showing some much-needed signs of life here in a big home game.
Headed down right towards midfield. Berense. Idokun laid back. Firmino to Jafal.
And there's another line breaker from Sofian Jafal. Phoenix Rising have not had answers for Jafal dropping deeper and splitting their lines.
Margarita helping double back in defense. Nicely done from Jero Margarita. Aveyevu has to wait up. A little bit of a collision now. Berense. Chance potentially for Lexington. Idokun. Right-footed shot! 1-0 Lexington. Michael Idokun.
And there's the danger that the Nigerian brings on that left side. On loan in Lexington. So effective with his speed, his ability to create.
So Guibert, the French international, spent last season the MLS Next Pro level with FC Cincinnati 2. He is into the match, and we are back underway in Phoenix for the second 45. No changes coming out of the break for Pa Moduka after that first half. His nice little back heel flick as Emmers tries to get away. Margarita has to come back and chase it. Any surprise at all? No change. College to go play at Robert Morris outside of Pittsburgh. As Idokun. Ball played through. Opportunity, but Ense tries to cross it back through, but Asenge is there. Asenge hesitates and just cleared away. Real danger now, potential on the counterattack. Johnson coming back. He's got 2 men. He's got Margarita behind him. Johnson wants to take it himself. He's going to have to wait up, get it off for Margarita. Joe Margarita, right-footed shot, Margarita just too wide. It's a glass case of emotions for Phoenix Rising from one end to the other.
Yeah, how's that for some end-to-end action? It's Michael Adedokun who gets things started on the other side for Lexington. The goal scorer in the first half, the real danger man in this game. For Lexington, it's such a well-weighted through ball from Adedokun and a last-ditch defensive effort from Phoenix Rising. And then Hope Aveyevu through balling the other direction looking for Darius Johnson, who gets involved really for the first time tonight.
Emmers loses possession there. Adedokun coming right back. Emmers takes him to ground. You're going to keep playing the advantage and save one-handed, sticking it out strong.
For Lexington, this game continuing to get stretched. That's a heads-up bit of center forward play there from Foster Ajago.
Phoenix trying to go quickly. As now it's Formella. Formella pressed ahead. Margarita trying to cross it through for Johnson, who slipped. Thompson was there. He got a hand to it.
Yet another opportunity for Phoenix Rising. It's Joe Margarita looking for Darius Johnson, and Phoenix are back at it.
Here comes Smith now on the edge of the 18. Working on Sargent. Smith keeps it in. Did not go out the back. So they'll continue playing. Adedokun going to stop and turn, switch sides. So extra toes, not doubling up on the sauce. Huh?
Not doubling up on the sauce. Extra toes.
This one crossed in and headed out again. As Lexington maybe trying to get something going on the counter. Adedokun is going to have it one-on-one with Carl Saint. Adedokun already has one. Adedokun just wide.
On the ball tonight after that slip from Asenge. An opportunity for the 24-year-old charging at Carl Saint.
That's where any opportunities you'd expect for Lexington in these final few minutes are going to come. It's going to be on that counter.
Yep.
As we're going to see.
Struggles playing that final ball, or Ryan Flood being quiet in his minutes on the field. They've really struggled to take advantage of those wide areas, which is where Lexington have ceded the space.
Here's Guibert in one of those wide areas. They'll press it ahead. Towing right up the line, going down, nothing there. Phoenix trying to work it back the other direction. Saint, his numbers get pushed forward. Margarita now. He's got a run from Sacco if he wants it in front, and he'll take it. Sacco tries to cross, took a couple deflections around. As now Skier steps in. As Sacco will go back and collect. Little step over. Quayshow in behind Margarita. Margarita keeping possession. That one took a piece. Back the other way. Mbong. Long run. Mbong going right up the middle. Mbong trying to end it. Rakowski knocks it down and just wide a goal.
Finding space between Phoenix.
And frustrated as a poor bit of play. Easy turnover as Phoenix was able to throw it right back in. And Bong came over and tried to shield it right in front of the corner flag, and he just let it roll right out. Quayshow, as now looks like Darius Johnson is down in some pain on the near side. Sacco tries to lay it towards the center, and that one laid ahead. It will be a foul as Skiers went in heavy with the challenge, and foul. Ball will stick with Phoenix. Smith tries to get it played quickly, being told he got to put it all the way back into the corner. If there's anything left in this game, it's got to come right now for Phoenix. Rakowski walking it up. Rakowski will play the long ball. Skiers heads it up for Sacco. Skiers comes flying in. Ping. Gets a touch to it. Smith. Smith going to stop and turn. Smith hesitates one more time. Goes back towards the goal line. Smith tries to cross. It's out the back. And it will be a goal kick. And that might just do it tonight in Phoenix.
Well, and that might sum up the performance tonight from Phoenix Rising. Their inability to play that final ball, sloppiness in the final third. and they drop a home game. Lexington with their first ever win in the championship away from home.